Happy Friday tour.
Happy Friday, Consuela.
How are you today?
I'm actually pretty okay.
Yeah?
How about you?
Well, the last couple of days had a theme. And
yes.
I don't know if I told you what the theme was. I think I did. Beforehand.
Well,
not before this video, but maybe in chat. But I told you the theme for the last 2 days has been WTF.
Yeah, WTF and endless meetings and stuff.
Yeah. And the meetings weren't even the worst of it. It's just other things that
also WTF.
It's just WTF.
Yeah.
So I could not get out of the office fast enough.
Yes.
So, and I really didn't. I was supposed to leave earlier than I wanted. I was like, I'm leaving right at this time. And it was still 45 minutes later. So, yeah. Which, I'll take it. Yeah. I got out of there. Yeah. That was the point.
You did get out of there.
I was like, get out before it's dark.
I know it was a struggle.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as quick as you wanted, but you did.
I did.
And it wasn't too late, so.
It was not. And we're here, and we did our outfits last night, so it's not going to be marathon flipping.
No, it's not going to be too bad.
Man, I was exhausted last week when we were done flipping.
Oh, I know. And then the following day, we stayed up pretty late, too, doing decorating.
That's right, we did.
Yeah, it was a long weekend for us.
Yes.
We got a lot done.
We did. Lots of good decorating in our new home in Genesian Port. So
yes.
You're looking for Gorian roleplay, Genesian Port. I think it's in my picks, maybe.
Yes.
If it's not, I will put it there.
I think it is. I'll
think
confirm.
It is too, because I try.
It is. Yeah,
okay.
It is.
Yeah, I try to put that kind of stuff in my profile, and I know the friends I have on that sim would appreciate that as well. So yeah, seriously, if you're looking for any Gorian RP, that's where I'm at.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, both of us, because I drug you into it, and you had no interest in gore before.
No.
And you still don't.
my interest is primarily RPing with you.
That's right. But you like RP.
I do.
And, I don't mind you RPing with other people.
Yeah, and you also don't mind when I am sometimes softly critical of aspects of gore.
That's part of the fun. Because you have a very logical mind, and anyone who knows the world of, what's his name, Norman? Norman, the author behind gore.
Yeah.
There's so many holes in it. Just it's just a mess. Oh yeah, but it's just amusing to me that such a such a weak premise, I guess, has been so prolific. Like just books on top of books. Like I lost track of how many gore books there are. Like over 20, I think. I haven't read them all.
37.
There you go, right? Like there's so many books, and there's all just really long time role play in this world in SL, and that's how I came to know role play and gore was SL, and I walked away from it for years, and then I still have friends in gore, and then I wanted role play, and I wanted an active sim, and I have friends on an active Gorian sim, and I'm like, I'm going back, and I'm like, come with me.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, it's really not I'm like, okay, well, I'll be over here role playing, come with me. And you did. But what really is fun is when we get into this, and like you were hesitant because you don't know all the world. It's really not that hard to learn, but it's just you don't want. I think correct me if I'm wrong, but you didn't want to get kicked out or like ruin it for me.
Yeah, and that still could happen.
But honestly, and I think I've reassured you that I've seen a lot of people come into Gorian RP who try to buck the system, and they're really more of the fun RP. Like, I mean, you have to be an asshole to get, like, truly, honestly and truly, to get kicked out or banned. You just being logical and questioning why things are done a certain way in character, in gore, is not a bannable offense.
Yeah.
So you're just being a critical thinker, and you're being like a Gorian activist, which I love.
Yeah.
So whenever you start up and I get nervous, like you're starting to type and it's going on, and I'm like, oh crap, he's gonna drop some knowledge right now, and all the Gorians are gonna be like, what? And it's just the way you question things is, I get a huge kick out of it. So it just really makes the RP that much better.
Yeah.
Like you always add an interesting dash of flavor to what could otherwise be boring Gorian RP.
Well, good.
So
I'm glad it's amusing for you, at least, because
is it not amusing for you?
It is.
You like to challenge people.
I just don't know who else it's amusing for.
Well, what amuses me is that the whole reason you were at strip clubs in the first place was to talk to people.
Yes.
And have nice pixels to look at while you're coding.
Mm-hmm.
So why not talk to people in Gorian roleplay?
Yeah.
I would imagine that's still much more interesting than a stripper conversation, but I get that the avatars probably look a lot better instead of all covered up.
Yeah, I mean, you'd honestly be surprised, or maybe you wouldn't. I mean, you were there at the Monarchy.
Of course, yes, I'm not denying that.
Yeah, but,
I was one of those strippers, but I'm a rare gem.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, a lot of folks just were kind of relieved to be able to just have like a normal conversation.
Yeah.
And just chat about stuff
and not talking about how they're touching this body part or that body part and trying to entice you to spend your lindens and looking at you seductively and blowing kisses.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Going off script a bit. Yeah, I think. And there were some very interesting people. So
interesting people at the strip clubs?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. You get your whole like sampling of people at the strip clubs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I've enjoyed being in Gorian RP with you, and I just want other people to RP you. I think that's part of it, the fun for me too. I want more people to encounter you.
Yeah.
Because you are a rare gem as well. And if people are looking for good RP, you are good RP for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but
whether it's the RP they want or not is another story. But yeah, and then time is limited. I understand.
Time is limited. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But anyway,
yes. We are prolonging this, and we're trying to make this not a speedy. Like we're not speed flipping. We haven't needed to do that in a while.
But we don't want to stay up all night either.
No, because when we're done, then I have to edit and do things, and you fall into bed.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
But anyway, let's do our credits. Our style credits.
Okay.
You were the inspiration behind the outfit, so I'll start with you. What are you wearing?
Okay, sure. So I am rocking this outfit from Masu. Mm-hmm. These are the Cooper jeans and Cooper shirt. Mm-hmm. I thought they were fun. And I liked that there was a like Los Angeles pattern for the shirt.
Oh, because of me?
Because of you, yeah.
Aww. Just kind of like when I like to wear a flamingo for you.
Exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And, I know you're not in Los Angeles, but it's, there's...
Los Angeles adjacent?
Yeah, Los Angeles adjacent.
If you really, really stretch.
Yep. So to go with that, I am rocking the Tori Torricelli Ibiza Gladiator sandals.
Oh, right. I saw those. Mm-hmm.
Thought they would be fine for stomping around in the sand.
And I can't wear them because they don't make them for Reborn. Just saying.
Yeah.
Because normally you and I'd be matchy in the shoe department.
Yes.
So.
And to kind of round things off, I also am pulling this rigged necklace from Butterscotch. It's the Poseidon necklace that we picked up at FLF.
That's good.
A few weeks ago.
That looks so good.
Works really well for a surf outfit.
Yeah, it does. Very good. All right, and you still have your Andore earrings on.
Oh yes, I do.
And which is fine because you love what you love. And then
and the modulus. Modulus hair. This is the porous hair.
You didn't have this one on last week?
No, this is a different one.
Oh, mm-hmm. Nice and messy.
It is very nice and messy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Very windswept.
Yeah, perfect for the beach.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's me.
All right. well, let's go talk about me then.
Let's talk about you.
Let's talk about me. Okay, so if I'm going with, and I'll probably have to open. I know the pants are Riot because
yes,
I saw you in jeans, and then when I look for jeans in my inventory, I always just look for Riot.
The Lauren low-rise jeans.
That's right, Lauren low-rise. And then the cardigan, I want to say is Tetra, if I remember right. So Tetra cardigan, what's this one called since you're in my?
Off-shoulder cardigan.
Off-shoulder cardigan. Then I have the top that I believe is Stories & Co. And that's like a tube. I don't know if you can click on the top or not, or if I need to get in my
Stories & Co.'s signature band knit top.
There you go. Yep. And then as I was we were calling it before, I am still wearing my Valentine, which is not what it's called, as Zipper realized she missed an opportunity. But I believe she called it Valentine FX. And so
Valentine Shine Effect.
We call it Valentine. Although I won't find it in my inventory that way. And I think the rest is non-FLF creators. So I have let's see. I have the hair is from Doe. The glasses, I forget where they're from. They're fun though because they have this little note.
The other Doe, to be clear.
Oh, okay. But they have this little note on the frames that says Moo. And it says other things.
I love those glasses.
That there's when I opened it up, the thing that it said when it came out was Iwu, and I'm like, no, I cannot do the Iwu. The ears are the earrings are Emery, and then my nails are 1990, which I love, and there are some duck nails I haven't worn. I think they're called Butterfly Kisses. I have
those are so cute.
Yeah, they had the green in them. I was going to try to match your green. So yeah. And one of the things I really also liked about the Doe hair is kind of this white streak in it. Like
I love the streaks.
This is what my hair is doing in real life.
Yes.
So
it looks so good, honestly.
I might have to put some more Doe on because am I saying that? It's Doe, Deux. Yeah. Doe, not Doe.
I just don't want to confuse with Doe,
the other Doe.
The deer.
The Doe. Deer. But Doe, the other hair designer, DOE. Yeah. So I'm talking about DOUX, Doe.
Right.
And so, but I'll have to go back there and see because I really like how they do their graying effect. So I'm like, this I believe is the Katarina hair. And the boxers come with the shorts, the pants. I'm sorry. It also comes with like a panty or like a thong option, but it didn't have the plaid on it. Like your shirt. So I was trying to match as close as I could.
I actually really like loose boxer shorts on women. I think there's a kind of sexiness to it.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
And then the shoes I want to say are Salvadori. They're not a FLF designer. I usually pick these up on the Saturday, so so but yeah, I think that covers everything. And then I'm always in my lyrium AO. I have to actually maybe when we as we move along I'll switch into the Oh My because I'm always in lyrium. So but it's because of the typer. So the typer for my Oh My is different. I use their like spellcaster typer fingers.
Yes.
So I think I'll mix it up today because I usually am always wearing lyrium by default, and Oh My knows that I love Oh My. So I'm gonna switch to Oh My when we switch out.
Okay.
To the next. But so that's the credits. So we're gonna go ahead and go into Second Life news. So let me get up my web browser. Okay. So if I bring up the browser, I'm starting with the featured news like I always do. And in the featured news, I think the first one that I have tabbed is Second Life destinations that they were featuring, which is called What the Buzz. And I was amused by this because it's an interactive bee and pollinator reserve in Second Life. And there's
such a cool idea.
I thought so too. And I was sold when I was scrolling down. I think I was reading the description down here, and it says, What the Buzz is an interactive bee pollinator reserve where you can embark on a quest to find lost scientific journal pages and learn about different ways you can help save the bees. And I was sold. So at one point, whenever, and all the free time that we have to try this at some point. So
yes,
I've been really enjoying reading the featured news because otherwise you'd miss Sims like this.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to go check that out.
And it's great seeing what people create and how they use Second Life as a platform to educate, to advocate, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Save the bees.
Save the bees. It just reminds me of a gal I watch on TikTok, and now that I think about it, I haven't seen her bee videos lately, but like she saves the bees and she like literally scoops them with her hands. And I'm like, that's insane. So I don't know. If I remember, I'll link her TikTok because it cracks me up. And then I also watch a lot of dog videos on TikTok. Like I'm on that side of TikTok, bees and dogs. What people like to use her audio like they do on TikTok, and they apply it to like Labrador puppies that they're the bees, but they have them dressed up as bees.
Oh,
it's adorable.
Wow.
So yeah. Anyway, so the next tab I had was for the spotlight, which is Bad Unicorn. And when you and I started talking, I'm like, you know Bad Unicorn, right? And you're like, no, because you like know very little designers by name. Just like when you're like, go and see makes poses. Like it's so like practice, like you know. And you're like, this one makes hair. Like mental check. Like let me keep all this shit straight. So then I'm like, you know Bad Unicorn, and you're like, no. And I'm like, search your inventory. And what happened?
Sure enough, I have a bunch of it.
And what do you have of theirs?
Mostly backdrops and some skyboxes and apparently a karaoke machine.
But not karaoke.
Not karaoke.
Because that is the one and only Bugged Alice of Infinite.
But mostly it looks like backdrops and skyboxes.
Yeah.
A couple other things. We've got like a shed and a wagon. But
yeah. So according to the spotlight, the person behind Bad Unicorn is Bad Craven is the avatar. And it says, this creative innovator brings fun and interactive content to the Second Life grid, which is true, because I've always felt like Bad Unicorn makes a little bit of everything. Just kind of this and that, as evidenced by what you have in your inventory. So they have an interview here with Bad Craven. So I just wanted to feature that. If you don't know Bad Unicorn, check them out. Like I said, they have, different interactive things to enhance your Second Life. So again, another good reason to check out the featured news so you can learn about designers that maybe you did not know about before.
Yeah.
So, and then on my final tab, I believe is highlights from the destination guide, and we are in one of them. So I'm going to allow you to share with us. We are in Vice Islands, and I've scrolled down to it on my internet window. But tell the people why you chose this location.
So so I kind of had a beachy type look. Like I've got my Heavenly Beach Los Angeles surf shirt on, and I was like, well, they're advertising like Vice Islands here as a stand-in for like a Miami Beach setup, which I know is the opposite coast,
right?
But it's still kind of got that beach vibe.
Yeah.
I think Miami and Los Angeles in many ways are kind of sister cities, honestly. And I also liked that they were going for kind of a 90s, 80s retro vibe throughout the sim. We're not really doing like a proper walkthrough of the sim, but there is a lot of that here. They've got like a neon, pink and yellow neon here and there. They've got like a motel set up. They've got a volleyball set up and just different things. So I mean that's why I picked here. I thought it'd be nice and I like it. It looks like it would be a fun sim to explore.
Yeah. And it made me think about how we used to go like photography exploring back in the day.
I really, really enjoyed that.
And we need to carve out some time to do that every now and again. I know it's hard because like I'll be RPing or something, or you'll be scripting or something, and we have a lot of other little projects, and so that's something that's kind of fallen by the wayside, and I think we should definitely make some time. And
what would be fun, and I'm just throwing this idea out there live because it's not necessarily we're going to commit to it. Just
right.
Why not?
I think I know where you're going now that you've interrupted me.
Is if before a FLF, if in that week we could sneak out to one of these destinations and get like at least 3 good photographs of it, and then we could use that and just it would just require a little bit more editing, but just like put a collage of those up to kind of demonstrate better than we're able to with just when we're recording like this.
I see. And you went a little bit in a different direction than I thought you were going. I thought you were going to say that we invite some of our community to come out and take pictures of a sim from the destination guide and then show those pictures as a way to show off the sim.
We could.
Since we're, spitballing ideas live and unscripted, as live as we can on a video that's edited.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly could if folks wanted to do that. But
it may turn into impromptu visionary lessons.
I miss taking photos myself, so that's kind of where I was going.
Well, yeah. I mean, you are more than welcome to come ahead of time to take pictures.
I think I will.
But that is interesting food for thought. Like if we decide ahead of time which sim it is, and then we each, independently or together, take pictures to help showcase the sim. I'm sure that's something that I could build in without too much effort.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah, you reckon.
I reckon.
You reckon, a southerner. There you are. All right, so now I think it's time to talk about the actual fliff.
So, really? Fliff?
What? We're not just chit-chatting about Second Life? No, we are here for a reason, and it's to shop the fliff. And so
yes.
This one is not Anna Banana. It's posted by Serena. And she says, indulge at the iconic 50 Linden Fridays. So that's good.
Well, it is iconic.
It is iconic, yeah. And so, according to Serena, the only MIA might be DRD, but it depends on when she did it, because DRD is very much one of those that it's Friday only available. And so if she flipped like Thursday night late, she's not going to get DRD.
Right.
So, and if you don't flip today, Friday, you're not getting DRD either. So, they're one of the ones that I know for a fact that are only Friday. So, So
we have 3 sponsors this week. We have Mug, Tetra, and Veechi.
Mug, Tetra, and Veechi. I can't wait to see what Veechi has. That's going to be great. So, all right. Are we ready to get started?
Yes, we are.
All right. Here we are at Mug. And what do we have?
We have the Eliza T and pants.
Okay. So it fits Maitreya and Variations, Legacy and Quirky, Cupra and Reborn. And it's true for the bottoms as well. All right. And so we've got each individual color is going to be 50 Linden. And then how much is the fat pack?
Fat pack for the top or pants is 300.
Okay.
And you can also get the brat pack up top for 510.
Oh, right. I forget about the brat pack sometimes.
Yeah, this looks like a nice little cozy set.
Yeah, I'll try it out. I'm not sure how it's going to do. Like the wrinkling on the top.
I don't either. Yeah.
But I'll buy a color. What color do you think I should get?
Let's see.
I'm thinking maybe the gray or the pink.
Yeah, I think.
Or mix it up, like gray pants and a pink top.
Yeah, that could work. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. All right. Are we ready to move along?
Yeah.
All right. We have made it to Tetra, and I'm already intrigued. I know I'm just like the butt, and it has updates. Updates for Juicy Rolls. I see
Euphoria jeans.
Is that what this is? The Euphoria jeans? And so it works with Reborn.
It works with Reborn now. So
what is all this other stuff they're listing? Okay, so
these are other things that you can, I believe, wear with this easily. This is something I wish more creators did, because let me tell you, you can get tops and stuff from the same creator that don't always work or overlap. But they're saying these will totally work, and maybe they've adjusted the rigging slightly to make it. But especially with like saying that they work with high boots is a big deal.
Yeah.
Apparently they have a Juicy Rolls version. There, Euphoria jeans Juicy Rolls.
Yeah.
But yeah, saying that, that they specifically will work with their Valentine dress, their soft sweater, blossom set, vanity set, spicy set. I wish more creators did this.
Yep.
Just straight up said,
hey,
these can be worn really, really well with these outfits.
And I like, even on the flip side of things, it says complete the look with our sweater, our Euphoria sweater and boots.
Yep.
They're just making it so easy to spend Lindens here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other part.
About.
It's not just appreciated, but it also drives up your own sales.
Yep.
So it's worth doing.
All right, so we've got the Euphoria jeans, and it says highly customizable details, optional belt, because you know me, I like my belts to be optional.
Yes, you do.
And pocket contents. All right. And then, so you've got the demo there. It fits Maitreya, Legacy, Reborn, and Kupra. And then you have 4 colors, 50 Linden each, Deep Ocean, Smoke Sky, and Hurricane. I like that.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm buying all of them because I'm always in the market for jeans, and especially ones that work with juicy rolls. Like, what I'm wearing right now, the Riot ones, I don't believe were designed for juicy rolls, but they just work because of where they're cut.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have worked with the panty option because the panty came up kind of high, and so it would go through the juicy rolls. But this loose boxer option, I was like, yes. So I was able to get away with it. But
well, I will mention that they do have a fat pack version in the store. It is $1,300.
Okay.
I will mention their colors. Typically, one color is $300, so it is a significant discount. And you can get the full set of sweater, jeans, and boots, the whole Euphoria set, for $2,700. If that's something that you're interested in.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to pick it up for the deal that it is right now. I was just camming the girl over here on the ledge that it's already wearing it, the demo.
Yep.
So, and I'm going to have to circle back and see what these other...
those bits.
Yeah, I want to check out what the other items are that they've updated, because I want to come back and when we have a bit more time.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm going to pick up those 4 colors right now. I think it's fantastic. Thank you, Tetra. I am wearing Tetra, like I said, my cardigan, because I like a cardigan that's open to allow me to do the juicy boobs.
Yes.
Because otherwise, any other cardigan or shirt, I was looking for an open shirt. There's not enough open flannel shirts for women. Let me just say that. I had already worn the Chizu one, and it wasn't open. It was crop. And so I really, really wanted to wear my juicy boobs today. So I was like, let me see what I have for open sweaters. And I usually default to Sinful for that. But I started, I think I was just scrolling back through, or I was looking on the marketplace, and then this one showed up. And I'm like, oh, Tetra. I know that's a flip one. And I'm pretty sure I have that. And I did. I already had the fat pack.
And it looks fantastic.
Yep. All right, very good. I think we're ready for the next, right?
Yes.
All right, we have made it to Veechi, the home of Aubrey Snoodle. And she has nails for men and women, which I'm always excited about.
I'm excited about this as well.
I still don't see any ducks, but that's fine. She has men and women. So the first one is, what is it, Black Peekaboo? Oh, fun. I see what she did there. Yeah, that's cool. Fun. So it fits Beliza Gen X, the Beliza OG, E-Body Reborn, Colleen, Erica, Cooper, Legacy, Maitreya, and Signature Alice. Then underneath that, she has the Peekaboo. Okay, so she's got it in different shapes. So the first one, what did she call that? Stiletto, right. Okay, and then we've got Short Almond, and then she's got Dark Jelly in Stiletto, which I've had those. I have, obviously I have them. I buy all of Veechi things. And then we have Dark Jelly in your Short Almond female. And then you have them in males as well, right? Yep. Dark Jelly.
Male versions for all of these.
Yeah. So what do you think? Are you going to get any of them? All of them? Peekaboo?
I already got all of them.
Oh, good.
I think these are fantastic.
I didn't want to force it on you because, you know, I know you have your limits. You're like, I have enough nails.
So, like, for the Peekaboo ones, I absolutely would have been rocking those throughout October, and I can find other times to pull them on when I want to do, like, a more gothy type look.
Yeah.
The jelly nails in general, like, that's a good color spread, and having them available for the stiletto and the short almond. I can definitely accessorize with those. Those are fun.
Did you say almond?
I did.
Is that how you pronounce that?
It's how I pronounced it in the moment.
Oh, okay. I was like, is this another Southern thing? Like, reckon? Almond? It's an almond, I reckon.
Yeah, I don't actually interact with that. I guess I do normally say almond, but I never actually really say it. It just...
You just eat it?
I don't even eat them very often.
Okay.
So no. Yeah.
Did I make you feel self-conscious?
A little bit.
Sorry.
So now I'm curious if I'm... Yeah.
Who's right? You're like, who's pronouncing this right? Let me... Oh, look, I'm like all flying all over the place. Trying to mimic your typing, and it's just me, like, we're not realizing that I'm videotaping. I got lost in the moment. So anyway, did you Google it?
No, it sounds like most people say it the way you do almond.
Uh-huh. So
yeah.
Does that make me right?
I would assume so, yeah.
Yay me. I was like, it's not just a California thing, right? It's pronounced almond.
Yeah.
But in your world, it's almond.
It's English is weird that way.
It is, as I've explained to many a student. English is a hodgepodge of multiple languages. So
yes.
Anyway, we need to keep this fliff train moving. So I'm going to pick all these nails up because it's Veechi and I love Veechi. So
yes, same.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Andore.
Andore.
That's where we are. And I was like, it's your earrings, the ones I thought I had but didn't.
Yes, these are the ones I'm currently modeling.
Yep.
The Soma earrings. I really enjoy these. I like them.
Yeah, you keep them on.
I go back and forth between a few, but these are definitely ones that I like.
You've had these on for a little, like the last couple of weeks. Not that I'm counting or trying to get you to take them off.
Yeah.
I think they're great. I think they're, like, I know I've noticed you stick with a certain, like, Andore set of earrings for a small stretch of time. You just kind of switch between a few that you like.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of I don't have as many options as you do.
I know.
But yeah, I do really enjoy these, and I would love if Andore made more for men. Yeah. I understand that it's a little bit more of a lift, and there may not be as much of a market for it, but yeah, I definitely have enjoyed these. I really like their esoteric style, and I think it's fun.
I think they're really cool, and they look really good on you. So people can come buy them for 50 Linden per gender.
Yes.
And they are also for the human or cow, or aka elf ears.
Yep.
All right, so I have picked those up. You already had them. They're a definite must-have. So highly recommended by the Blanches.
Yes.
All right, are we ready to go?
We are.
All right, we have made it to Canape. And what do we have at Canape?
We have dish soap, hand lotion, scrub brush on a little stylish placard, or
stoneware tray.
Stoneware tray, yes, thank you.
So it's sold in black or white, and they've got them rezzed out here. So this is one of those like countertop clutter things that if you one of the things about Canape, it always makes me think of those Get Ready With Me videos that I like to talk about from time to time. And so if you'll
eventually do.
Eventually, maybe that's a summer project too, because I've got no time for anything but dissertation when I have any kind of free time. So, so I got to focus on that. But it'll be a good way to celebrate. Once I'm done with that, let me inventory and do Get Ready With Me videos. Yeah. So, so 50 Linden per color, and then you can have, you too can have bathroom counter clutter.
Yeah. It looks, I mean, just looking around, it looks like they're really jumping in on the My Story stuff.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, they've got like their brushing your teeth, I guess.
This is like the water, right? That's next to it? Like the fruity water?
Yeah, Yeah.
I don't do this stuff. I just drink water straight up. I don't do the fruity waters. Bamboo
And they've
boudoir
got,
set. Okay.
Yeah, on our
got
other
your
side, they've got like
toothbrushing.
chocolate and
Yeah, see, that's what I mean.
champagne.
Canape is totally that get ready with me stuff.
Yeah.
And it's all the my story and whatnot. So,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to launch into how Pylia passed us shrooms.
Piley did pass us shrooms.
Because I thought it was just me, but of course she didn't leave you out of shrooms.
No, she got me some shrooms as well.
Yeah, she advised not taking them when we're trying to shoot a video.
Yeah.
So now I don't want to take them at all.
We are not impaired at the moment.
No, we are not. So, but yeah, that's add that to my summer list as well at this rate. Doing anything my story, because while it's highly recommended and I think people are having a lot of fun with it, it
seems to be taking off.
Yeah.
And it remains to be seen if that is just that it's a new system or if it's got lasting power, but I hope it does, because yeah.
Oh, and your hand position reminded me you're wearing your Veechi.
I did
Look
pop
at
on
you.
my little Veechi nails.
Yeah, now you're hiding them from me, but that's fine. Oh, no, you're still hiding them. Oh, there they are. So you put on the jelly ones.
Yes.
And they match your green very nicely.
I think so.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm giving it a big thumbs up.
Yes.
And looking away.
Looking away.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready for the next? That's me looking toward the next stop.
Yes, we're ready for the next stop.
Okay. All right. I had to start prematurely because I was commenting on this girl skating and her back was turned. And then I'm like, look at her skating around. And then you started listing out her attributes
with her cupid bow and her chrome face.
And I'm like, what? So I had to like start it up because here is a poor avatar, another afflicted with chrome face.
It's an epidemic.
It is. And I'm it's so sad. Like,
it is.
Help her. Someone help her. Like, it's just, I can't. Okay, anyway, we're at CandyDoll.
Yes.
And this is their fliff item. It is called, it's hard to focus on it when she's standing right in my camera angle with her chrome face.
It's the Melinda dress.
Yeah, look away from the chrome face. Okay, Melinda, as it says giant on the side, but I'm still stuck on this girl with the chrome face.
And it fits Cupra, Legacy, and Maitreya.
Okay, I'm still getting this girl in my shot, but that's fine.
I know.
That's fine. She's right in the middle. Like, I try to look at it, and it's like, chrome face. Oh, don't let this happen to you, okay? If you're watching our video, please check your face. Don't go out with a chrome face.
We should do a brief PSA on how to check for and correct chrome face.
Yes, I think you'd be quite good at that.
Some people may not know.
No, and if you're like me, you might end up with chrome eyes.
Oh gosh.
You would definitely not let me go out with chrome eyes. I already told that story, but
yeah,
you're like, no, Consuela, you cannot have your eyes like that.
Well, I mean, it spreads.
It does. I might, before you know it, I'd have chrome face too. Thank you for intervening. I don't want chrome face. Anyway,
I think the chrome body isn't common, but I have seen it.
Yeah.
That's
probably the most severe.
That's the really advanced stage. Yeah.
That's the next thing.
Dear.
If we ever see chrome body, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Because chrome face is a thing. Like, every now and again, like every, I don't know, handful of videos, we come across somebody who's chrome face.
Yep.
And it's never the same person, as far as I know. Not that I check these people's names or keep a log.
It is not.
Yeah.
It is not.
So.
But short of doing an actual video about that, just real briefly, what that is someone who has decided they want more glossiness and environmental effects on their face, and they start bumping the sliders up, but they're not seeing it. So they just bump them up all the way, and then they say, okay, I guess that's as good as it gets. But the problem is they're not seeing it because their graphic options are not high enough to see it. For those of us who do have high graphic options, we see the results of that disconnect.
Yeah.
So, yeah, even if your computer can't handle it, if you're concerned about, do I have Chrome face? You can go ahead and temporarily bump your graphic options up higher.
And find out.
And if you are so afflicted, then just move the environmental effects and glossiness of your body and or face and or eyes down wherever you're having some issues.
So I think you just did a very informal PSA.
Very informal, just
to help
in the moment,
stop
because
the spread of Chrome face.
we have to do our part, because
That's right. I want to have one of those "the more you know" like little animations. NBC, the more you know. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
All right, and young people are probably like, "What the fuck is she talking about?" You don't know.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Are you old enough to know?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
So we have the Melinda dress in 2 colors. It looks like a blush or tan and pink, right? What are they calling these colors?
They are calling these lavender
Oh,
and
gosh.
nude.
I was so off.
Lavender and
I
nude.
guess if I push in, it does look lavender. From far away, it kind of looked pink. And
Yeah.
nude and blush often go hand in hand.
They do.
So in the picture here, if you can look around our friend with the chrome face, you have a very lacy dress. I think she's wearing it, right? So
yeah.
I think
she's modeling it.
She's also dripping, which I've been trying to ignore. It's between the dripping and the chrome face.
Yep.
So anyway, so here's a nice little sexy number if you're looking for something like that. So
yep.
I think I'm good to go. I don't know how this would look on me. Do you think I should pick one up and try it out, or are you
Well,
good?
it doesn't fit Reborn, so.
Oh well, that answers that question.
Just to reiterate, Cupra, Legacy, Maitreya.
Thanks. I was distracted.
No problem. I know you were. You were having a lot of problems with
chrome
face in your camera.
and bloody dripping. So I'm ready to move on. Are you?
Yeah. Let's get you away from here.
All right. We are in the dark. Therefore, you have a flashlight out, but we are at C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
And they have a star purse.
They do.
So if you want a cute star purse too, it's called what? May bag?
May bag.
Yep. So
and you can get this in either of these color packs. You get 10 colors for 50 lindens.
Wow. It's a teal. I thought it was going to be 50 linen per color, but you can get pack 3 or pack 4. So if you're a crossbody purse kind of gal or person, it doesn't have to be a gal. If you're a crossbody purse kind of person, then C'est la vie has you covered. So, you know me, I don't do purses. I do food.
Yes.
But purses, I do purses if they have food in them. Like Movements purses have been a lot of fun for me. But I know. I don't have
so
anything.
Okay. So your series of things there just reminded me that Panera put out a bag that's kind of shaped like a long sandwich called a baguette.
Oh my god, of course they did. In First Life.
In First Life,
because we're talking about Panera.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't know if you have a moment to
show it.
To show it, I can send you the
send me the link.
Okay.
I'll bring up my browser.
This amused me so much. I mean, I'm a sucker for puns anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you're actually supposed to put a sandwich in here, or if it just happens to be the dimensions of a long sub sandwich, but I couldn't help but notice that and thought that's a stylish way of carrying your.
I'm bringing it up right now, and it's funny because it's like, sorry, you missed out.
Okay,
they have
I know it's
sold
out.
out.
You can scroll down though.
You're teasing this, and I can't even have it. Not that I. Yeah.
Well, so they'll probably have more.
I thought it was going to look like an actual baguette. It's green. It doesn't look like a baguette.
I know it's okay. Yes, it's green. I
thought it was going to look like a sandwich.
Green. Well, no, it's shaped. It's got the dimensions of a sandwich, is what I said.
Yeah. Well, you said baguette, and I was immediately. I thought it would look like what she's holding in the picture, like a sandwich.
Well, it's similar dimensions, which is why I thought you could easily pop one of those in that bag.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, it's roughly the same size and length.
Yes.
You could totally just store your baguette in your baguette. So I was amused by this. I love puns, and you know, I also like they're saying that foodies meet fashion, and you know, I think that's kind of us, foodies in fashion.
Yeah, it is.
So that was a weird detour. But
well, we were talking about purses. So
yeah, we were talking about purses. It's something I saw just today. So
well, it already sold out.
It was fresh on my mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fun. So thanks for bringing that up. Are we ready to move along?
Just as soon as we get a sponsorship from Panera.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we can move on.
All right, great. All right, I know where we are. This is D-Lab.
D-Lab.
And it's all you. Go.
Well, so I love lights, and I love D-Lab, and I love these items. So these are a couple fluorescent options. One is they're calling a chandelier fluorescent light, and one they're doing a wall light fluorescent lamp. The chandelier is really interesting because it's, you know, normally you would have the chandelier hanging and you'd just have like little candles, but they decided, no, we're going to do fixtures going from the chandelier all the way to the ceiling, which looks really cool.
I think it's really clever. I've never seen anything like that before, and I think it's a really fun play on things.
It is. You would need a taller room for this, like a taller ceiling. But those aren't uncommon in SL anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wall lamp is also very, very nice. Similar concept, just a wall variation of it.
I just clicked it on because it was off.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like how they did that.
Yeah.
It's off. Is this one off? Can I turn this one off? Oh, now it's dark. I wanted to just turn the other one on. Hang on. I want I want to turn. Okay, yeah. I want it like that for a second. Okay. I just wanted to see what the wall one would do because it seems like the chandelier one is very bright.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you've picked both of these up, yeah?
I picked both of these up, yes.
Of course you have. Okay. Then I think we're ready to move along.
We are.
And as I suspected, DRD is out now.
Yes.
So it is the scooter?
The Scrappy Scooter set.
So it's the Beat Floral set. And
oh, yeah.
You were determining that they are non-functional, that they are decorative.
Yeah, these are not actual sitters. They look like they could easily be made into sitters, but by default, they don't actually have like sit scripts or sit positions in them. That's it. I was able to just sit on the seat pretty well just using my AO sit, but that's, you know, that bears mentioning. It does look at a glance like it would be a sitter or a seat, but it's not.
And when I said functional, I meant like you could ride it like it was a vehicle.
Oh no, you definitely can't ride it. It's got nothing like that. I was just talking about it as a chair.
As a sitter, yeah. I gotcha.
Okay. But it does have fun stickers and paint and stuff on it. I like that.
I think I'm going to pick this up just because DRD is quality stuff, and it's nice decor.
Oh yeah, I picked it up as well. So. It is very good decor.
And like I said, you need to pick it up on Friday because it's not out on Thursday and it's not out on Saturday. Just Friday. So, all right. Yes. Are we good?
We are.
All right. So we actually didn't go anywhere because ask her about her outfit. This is a friend of ours, Xmara. She's totally, I don't know if she realizes she's photobombing in her shopping outfit. She has a shopping outfit.
Oh, she's asking me about the actual flip list, so I'm going to give that to her because I don't know if she knows about the secret flip group, so. And also, I'm going to toss her an invite to the secret flip group that we advertise in every video.
So her logic is that she can try on everything without getting naked.
I mean,
that's why she shops this way. But I told you she's a smart girl. So you can try on hair, right?
You can
She can try on makeup. She can try on clothes. She can try on shoes. Like, I didn't think her outfit was rest, and it totally is. I thought she was doing it to get away from like lag or anything, but it's to be effective in trying on the demos. She's so smart.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, notifications that are posted. And I don't know, by way of introduction, Xmara is one of the Visionaire alums, and is I don't know if you said that while I was.
I don't remember right now,
but
maybe I did.
She has a wonderful Flickr stream.
She does. We should link
really
it.
Good photos. We will. Yeah, we'll link it.
We'll link it.
Let me. Yeah. So.
She's like, no.
Yeah. Like, no, yes.
Are totally talking about you on video right now, and we will be linking your Flickr.
Yep. So I'll pop the link into the document. Because, yep, this is happening. Fantastic. She really is a fantastic SL photographer, and I learned a fair bit about use of depth of field in particular from her work. Because that's something she incorporates in a lot of her photos. So yeah.
So you can see my typer. This is the Oh My typer, so it's a little different than, which is yeah. So yeah, we've got Xmara. She's standing way over there.
Yep. And yeah, she does modeling and stuff too, I think, right? Or am I misremembering?
So.
Yeah.
Haven't we seen her out and about before? Because she doesn't always respond. She's like a hardcore shopper.
Oh yeah, we have run into her several times, and it's always a delight. So yeah, but we can stop antagonizing Xmara and continue on the shopping train. But yeah, definitely wanted to get her on video, and
yeah,
since she accidentally had a Blanche appearance, she's
yeah. Here you go, Xmara, looking fabulous in your smart shopping outfit. Total close up.
Incredibly clever.
Yep, she's gonna have to watch this video for sure. So be like Xmara and go ready for shopping. Unlike me, I go fully styled and I don't try demos and hope for the best. I'm like, that looks cute, I'm gonna buy it. Right, it doesn't fit right. Oh well. So anyway, yes, I will fade us back out so we can move along. Thank you, Xmara, for making a cameo. Please leave us a comment, although you've said plenty in local.
Bye, Xmara.
Bye, Xmara. All right, we have made it to Dust Bunny.
Dust Bunny.
And they have what now? I want to say
they
Cheez-Its, but it's not.
Yeah, they're calling them hearts because they're heart-shaped.
It's heart-shaped Cheez-Its.
They're heart-shaped Cheez-Its,
Aww.
yes. Or Heart-Sits cheddar. Yeah.
Heart-Sits, yeah, Heart-Sits.
Heart-Sits.
Uh-huh. And so you can buy two variations, cheddar or flaming.
Yes, you can get the spicy ones.
And then it says dispense. So can you hold some in your hand and you can have one in your mouth?
I would assume
it's a dispenser. So.
It's a dispenser. Yeah.
So I can dispense right now, can I?
It looks like you get some in your hand. It doesn't look like these are set up as dispensers.
I was trying. I turned my interface back on to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it looks like you get it for your hand and your mouth. So we could of course get these rezzed out. Mm-hmm. I have picked them up, and you could get some to carry around.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, are we good to go?
We are good to go.
All right, we are at Exile, and before that, you have served up some Heart-Sits.
Yes.
So I have some in my hand, I have some in my mouth, or one. That's adorable. We'll see how long it lasts before it just turns off. So if it does, I don't know, because we had to go home for you to put the dispenser out, for me to be able to put it on, and then we'll see how long it stays.
If it disappears, we just assume that you ate it all, which is
true.
On brand.
Yep. All right. So
Clara,
if you were ex-Mara, you'd be able to try this on easily. Unlike me, who has a full head of hair on and is not going to take it off.
Yes.
So
full head of hair and tiara.
And horns.
Yeah. And horns. Yeah.
Yep.
So you get 2 color packs for 50 Linden. You get the little naturals pack, and you get the very colorful color pack.
Colorful color pack. Color melts. Yes. 5 color melts pack.
Yes.
And so it looks like you have a couple of bang options, because in the first one her hair's parted in the middle, and the second one she's got bangs.
Oh yeah.
So
that's nice.
It's nice. Is it for me?
Yeah.
No. too little hair, too straight. But it is a fun style. I'll definitely say that. So
yeah,
just not one I see myself wearing. So
yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. So 50 Linden each, and you get this fun new hairstyle, and I think we're good to go.
Yes.
All right. It looks like we are at Havoc.
We are at Havoc, and they have the Willow bodysuit.
All right. So let's see. Again, exclusively at Trey Chic and Flip, apparently.
Yeah.
So Legacy, Maitreya, Hourglass, Reborn, and Cupra. And that's a fun bodysuit. Oh, and Peach. Sorry, my bad. And so you can get it in the Fliff colors, which, well, the colors offered for Fliff, not the Fliff colors.
Yeah.
Black and pink for 50 Linden each. But there's also a fat pack. So how much is that?
The fat pack is 1,000.
Okay. What do you think about this?
I think this would be fun for you to try. I think it's form-fitting enough that it'll work.
Yeah.
And I like what it chooses to expose there. I think that's fun.
Yeah. So both colors then, or one of them?
I think you can try it with just one color.
Which one?
I think with this, I would get the black personally.
Okay. I would agree with that. I think the color of the pinkish blush one might be a little close to my skin tone, but
yeah,
not overly. I mean, I'm not pink.
Oh, I know. But I like the like in the vendor picture. I think that the black version looks very, very flattering.
Yeah. Well, usually black's kind of slimming.
Well, it can be, but I don't think even you can make. I don't think you can make black look very slimming. True.
I'll give you that. So, all right, I'll pick up the black one and we'll keep moving. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right, Tor, where are we?
We're at Justice.
Are you sure we're not in a vineyard?
No. Unfortunately, these are not giant grapes.
It's just a fun balloon arch for Flip.
It is a fun balloon arch. I like
wow. Yeah, they've not had a balloon arch for Flip out here before. Usually they just have shirts that don't fit me. Now they have shoes that don't fit me.
They have shoes that don't fit you.
Wow. At least they mix it up. But one thing remains constant.
So it's Emery heels. They fit for Maitreya, Legacy, and Freya.
Not Reborn.
Not Reborn.
Yeah. So. But, all right. And then you get all 3 colors for 50 Linden?
That is the case, yes.
Okay. Very good. There you go. You have some heels if you wear those bodies. As some people like to say, all the bodies. But
oh gosh.
Anyway, that's one of my favorites, just like Legay, but that's a whole nother story that I've beaten to death. Anyway, I think we're done here, right?
Yeah, we are.
Right. We're at Phedora, dodging the aggressive people mover. We're pressed up against the wall, like, no. Anyway, so, and I still have Cheez-Its, Hearts-Its. So I think they're good for the duration. I'm feeling optimistic.
I think so. Yeah.
Anyway, we're at Phedora, and it's a boot pump thing. So
very tall one.
Helen, Freya, Maitreya, Inithium Legacy, and E-Body. Thank you, Phedora. Sold. Like, I love a boot that looks like a pump together. Like, I like that style a lot. So
yeah, it's a nice style, and that goes way up the leg. That would be fun.
Yep.
Especially with some like very short shorts or a fun like skirt or something.
Yeah, with juicy rolls and juicy boobs. And Valentine.
Valentine, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm sold. Picking them up. 50 Linden, and you get the whole of it, and it has a bunch of colors. 20 colors, multi-HUD. So,
yep.
That's a lot. So,
yep.
Definitely picking that up. Thank you, Phedora.
Thank you, Phedora.
Tour.
Hey.
I'm confused.
Oh, don't be confused.
I feel like we're at Pure Poison, but I'm looking at nails.
Yep. Nail and ring set, in fact.
So Pure Poison is joining the ring and nail game?
Pure Poison appears to be making some Pure Poison ring and nails, yeah.
Interesting. All right, let's
for both their Happy Weekend and their Fliff offering.
So let's look at the Fliff ones first. So we have Sarah Nails and Rings, and Legacy Maitreya, Gen X and E-Body. So sold. I really like how they did this a lot.
I do too.
As in Pure Poison fashion, they have a lot of colors in one package for 50 Linden.
Yeah.
And then right next to it,
I'm really curious to see how all the HUD interacts with things too, because that's always interesting to see how much makers allow you to customize these things.
Mm-hmm. Next to it for Happy Weekend, you have Nelly Nails and Rings, Legacy Maitreya, Gen X, and E-Body. And I love this because it has flowers on it. And it looks like the flowers are not like paint. Like it's almost like there's stickers on top.
It looks like there's some it's definitely hovering above, like it's a layer.
Exactly. I like that detail.
I do too. Mm-hmm. It looks really nice.
Yeah. And then also for Happy Weekend, we have shoes, which was what I'm used to seeing. I want to say it's Lorena. I think that's an L. Lorena boots. I'm going to pick those up. Legacy Maitreya, E-Body, Beliza, classic. And then Wanderlust, they have Camilla platforms. Those are cool.
Those are pretty.
And I think that's about it for new stuff. So I'm definitely going to pick up the first three. Maybe the Wanderlust. I'm not sure. I think
I'm very curious to see how they implement these nails and rings, since they're dipping their toe into it.
I think they're dipping their fingers in.
Oh yeah, it's really good. I totally missed the boat on that one.
But usually you're dipping a toe. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick all these up, and then we'll keep moving.
Fantastic.
All right, Tour. Where are we?
We're at Quirky.
We're at Quirky, and it's not nails. Or
no,
horns?
we've got an unrigged collar. The Lena collar. And it's got little spikes. It's got a little charm in there with a customizable word.
I like the word that's on
ring.
It.
Yeah, witch. Yep. It's got a few good options.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah. If this was my style, I'd go for it, but it's not.
Yeah. No.
I have the one that I always wear and never take off. Yeah.
But that's a fun one.
It is. So if you're in the market for a fun new collar, Quirky has you hooked up.
Yep.
So 50 Lindens, and it has a lot of color options in it for the actual collar, and then some metal options. So very good. There you have it. All right.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next?
I am.
All right. We are at Rosary. Right? Not Rosalind or Rosemary?
Nope, we're at Rosary.
Rosary. I'm good. All right. And so for Fliff, they have like a robe. Is that what I'm looking at?
Yes. So they are calling this the robe, the Trish robe.
Okay.
In leopard and abstract.
Well, I'm going to get the abstract one because I'm not one for leopard print, honestly. Maybe cow print, but not
cow print, sure.
So Lara, Legacy, Quirky, Reborn, plus Mounds, and Kupra. So I'm definitely going to get the abstract one. Nice. I really like the way Rosary fits me.
Yes. So, you've
definitely rocked a few Rosary dresses. It's just amazing.
And they always look great.
Yeah. And then right next to it, it's the 99 sale, and we were noticing it's like Black History Month shirts.
Yes, so we've got Black is Beautiful, we've got I Am Black History, Young, Gifted, and Black, Black by Popular Demand, Black Women Did It First, Protect Black women. These
yeah.
are all fantastic.
Yeah. And so then they fit Lara, Legacy, Reborn, and Cupra. And I'm imagining they're 99 Linden each.
You imagine correctly. Or you can get the fat pack of all of them for 400.
Mm-hmm. Then on the other side, because we're there, Happy Weekend, they have a sexy number.
Very.
Lara, Legacy, Reborn, and Cupra. And how much are they individually?
Individually, we're running 60 for each of those.
Okay. Like
and you can get the fat pack of those for 350.
I was just looking at the scales hair up front, kind of digging it, but it's that kind where it's like flexy hair with the hair base. So it looks good when you're standing still, but when you start moving, it looks a little funny sometimes.
Sometimes.
But, yeah. So, all right, and there's some other things, but then we end up covering the wall of deals, and we're only really here for 50. Sorry,
Flifty.
Fliff, not the Fliff.
Flip.
Anyway, I think we should move along because I'm getting all tongue-tied, which can only mean I'm getting tired.
All right.
All right.
We'll keep going.
All right. Sounds good. Tour.
Yes.
I think this girl is trying to offer me whipped cream.
Yep.
It's like, here's some whipped cream. Yeah, no, yeah, no thanks. Like, you sure? Yes, I'm positive. All right. I have Cheez-Its. I mean, Hearts-Its.
Hearts-Its.
All right, so let's talk about, we're at Stealthic.
We're at Stealthic. It's always a crowd here.
They have a group gift. Adore.
They do.
That's fun. I think I'm in the group. I'll have to click
probably.
That.
Yeah, you'll have to grab that.
I like the bangs and stuff on that. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's a little wavy. It's not completely straight.
Yes.
But yes, the Fliff item is not that. It is searching.
Searching.
Which looks like it's tied off to the side, which is nice.
Yes.
So.
And it looks like you've got a few different ways you can wear it.
Mm-hmm. I think the girl up here with the wings is wearing it.
It looks that way, yes.
I'm trying to push in on her, but my SL has hung up. Oh,
yes, she is wearing searching.
Yeah.
Oh, she's on the move.
She's on the move. I got you, though. I've got her. I've got her cam locked. Well, my cam is locked on her. She's like, no, I don't want to be in your video.
She's got good hand movements with her walk.
She does. She's cute. She's got a nice curvy shape, too.
She does.
For someone who's not curvy enough. But she's got a fun shape.
She does.
So, and the hair looks great on her. So, I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. I'm going to pick up the group gift, too, because I'm pretty sure I'm in the group. And if I'm not, I will be. I think I have room. I know I maxed out my 140 groups. But I had since made space after I hit that wall. I'm like, I cannot believe I hit that wall. And I think like you were like still at like 70. Like you still have half the groups to go. I'm like, can you join a group for me? That's not how this works. So yeah, so I think I have 4
Hey, if I could
group
share
slots.
some of my group space with you, I would.
I know you would.
It doesn't let me.
No, that's not how SL works.
No.
Anyway, I'm gonna pick this up so we can keep moving. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, we are at Supernatural, and there's
Supernatural.
Giant wall of deals, but we're just gonna focus on the Fliff, which is these.
It's like a PVC stripper heel.
Yeah, Caroline 2, I think that's what it looks like.
Caroline 2.
Maitreya, Legacy, E-Body, and Cupra.
You do get the fat pack for 50 Linden.
Oh damn, that's good.
Not just these 2 colors. Yeah.
So, Mama Lala might be getting those.
Oh yeah,
yeah. She likes to shoot like that.
She does like really tall heels. Yeah.
So, and if I just look down the way, I don't know if there's anything else I necessarily want to talk about. I got some necklaces and stuff for the other sales. So, but I think, well, those are some fun anklets that they have for Kinky.
Oh.
Mila anklets. And then is this the necklace? The necklace set's fun
those
too.
are nice.
Set. It doesn't say that it's rigged, so I'm assuming it's not. So
yeah, the anklets are rigged. The others,
So the anklets are rigged for Maitreya High and Legacy High / Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have it. All right, are we ready to move along?
Ready to go.
All right, Tour. I think we're at Sways, right?
You're correct. We are at Sways.
And what are we looking at here? Wall decor, potted plants, both?
We're looking at sways, just like listening to what we like and making those things.
Emoji potted
gosh.
plants and shelf.
Those
fun.
are so cute and fun. Yes,
And
and
then
also these geometric wall arts. I love
Yeah.
geometric stuff, and this is
course you
cool
do.
wall art.
It is, and
Yeah.
they've just put them both together. Plants and geometric wall art.
Yeah,
So that's a lot of fun. Like they even have a cat and a dog.
they
up in
do.
the
They
corner.
do.
Yep.
I like the way that they lay out how these can be, you know, you mount these shelves on the wall, you can have them in this like stacked arrangement. You can do this like layered thing going on. It's, yeah, very, very clever, very nice.
Yeah. Those are a lot of fun. So 50 linden per item, like collection, right? So you have 50 linden for the
50 per
emoji,
collection.
potted plant. I can talk. Hang on. Emoji potted plants and shelf and geometric wall art. 50 linden per collection. So very good.
Right.
You picked up both of them, right?
Yes, I picked up both.
Okay, very good. I think I'm going to pick up the emoji ones for sure. I'll leave the wall art to you, but
Okay, that
I'm
sounds
going to get
good.
the emoji planters.
The emoji ones are so fun. Yeah.
All right, are we good to go?
Yes.
All right, we are at Tentacio.
Tentacio.
I see shoes, and I haven't pushed in yet, and I'm like, did they shove flowers in them? Because sometimes
I don't see flowers, but they do have stars, and they have a little bit of a little tentacle in the back.
Oh.
On the zipper, which is kind of fun. Little magic shoes.
Yeah. They almost have like a little too much platform for me. And they're a little too cute, so I'm wondering if they're like kawaii.
I think you should get them anyway. I mean, you might try them.
Right.
They're only 50.
Okay. But they did put flowers with the water bottle.
They did put flowers with the water bottle.
So I'm not surprised. So, yeah, I'll pick up both of those for sure.
Yeah, those are great.
So
and
is
also,
the flowers though happy weekend? Because I see the two signs. So the shoes are fliff, and the water bottle with the flowers is happy weekend.
That is correct, though both items are 50 linden.
Okay, and then they have Wanderlust.
Wanderlust, I think, is fun. It's a fascinator up there.
Yeah.
Triana headpiece.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will pick all of this up, and we will keep moving.
Very good.
All right, we have made it to This Is Wrong. And what do we have here?
So we have the Beastmaster Makeup 3D, so you can get yourself some scars across your face. Looks like this is a Beastmaster in training. Beastmaster probably would have better control of their beasts and wouldn't have scars all over the face.
Yep, that's valid. Valid. Beastmaster in training. And then the gift of the month, it looks like, is a Beastmaster, or no, it's a domino scar across the lip. So, having some rough times for sure.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right, well, I am not in need of this. So I think...
Yeah, you don't need scars on your face.
No. All right, let's move along.
Okay.
All right, we made it to our final destination, which is Vespertine, and we were treated to a surprise Masumi.
Well, yes,
and she
Masumi.
She might be AFK, but she looks great. I love her outfit. Let's just take a closer look. She's got her crown on. She's got a fun hair on. I think she's doing that kind of like we were talking about before, like the flexi hair with a hair base. But this one looks really good.
This is let's see, by I don't know this maker, MWDLS.
Okay. Yeah.
Modals. Okay.
I like it. And so she's got one of the shirts from Rosary.
And she's got matching nails.
Does she?
Yeah, she's got a whole thing going on with the nails.
Yeah, she does. What it says, power. Where'd she get her nails from? I'm gonna have to find out.
I don't think I can select those. Oh yeah, I can. Rosary.
The nails are from Rosary too?
Those are Rosary nails.
They weren't on the wall of deals unless I
didn't know
over
Rosary
it too
made
fast.
nails.
Yeah, everybody's getting in the nail game.
Yeah.
And then I like her sneakers too.
Yes.
Her sneakers are great.
Sneakers from Flight.
Oh, nice.
And we've got Rowley Beans? Rowley, yeah.
Yep. Very good. All right, well, while she's AFK, let's talk about what is over here. So I'm gonna turn my interface
so
on.
we've got Vespertine.
Oh, look at this. Open box is a dispenser. What this dispense? It looks no, it doesn't look like these are set up to dispense either. Right?
No.
Yeah. So we've got. You're cutting out for me. Are you talking? Are you there? I don't hear you. I'm gonna keep talking just because maybe you'll come back in. So this is the Mew Bakery Donuts strawberry jam filling. I like that it's called Mew Bakery. And then this one is Boston cream. So I'm assuming you might still be having technical difficulties. I don't hear you. So I'm going to go ahead and buy these. Tour's having technical difficulties, and Masumi must be AFK. So I'm going to go ahead and fade us out. But
okay.
Oh, there you are. You're back.
Yep.
I don't know what that was about. Just some.
Well, you couldn't hear me, and then Discord was showing that I had a bad connection to the voice. So reconnected.
Okay.
And I'm back.
Back to say we're going home to do closing thoughts, or we're going back to Le Chateau, or maybe somewhere else on that Vice place to do some closing thoughts.
Yeah, we could do that. We can definitely do that.
Okay, very good. So Masumi, sorry you were AFK when we got here, but I cammed you up and down, girlfriend. You look fabulous. So,
wonderful. Always wonderful seeing Masumi.
Yeah, even if she's not bopping, she's still sexy.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Love the look. All right, we are off to do closing thoughts.
All right.
All right, you have definitely taken us over to the Miami Vice side of this sim. We are in the most neon building. I pulled out a little bit, like where we were standing before, until you're like, let's go in and sit, because it's cool in here.
It is cool in here.
And so now we're sitting.
Yeah, I like the fountain in here and the mural up there.
Mango tip jar.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So here we are at closing thoughts. So, when we get to this point in time, I turn it over to you. So now it's time for real life thoughts. First life, sorry. First
life stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so have a few things to shotgun around. The first one I'm not going to dwell on too long, but I want to say that I'm including a link to Doctors Without Borders' effort in helping with the aftermath of the earthquake in Turkey and Syria. There's a lot of places where you can donate there. It's an absolute tragedy. We're probably going to see more natural disasters with increasing frequency because we're not dealing with treating the planet well. But this is the current one. And a whole lot of people are not only dead, but displaced. So, if you can, if you have the means to donate, you're encouraged to, don't have to. Even if you don't, please share that around to your friends as well. The second one is you may find interesting, and I'd be curious of your input on. But of course, it's dealing with ChatGPT a little bit, and
all right.
Two things have kind of collided in my mind with this.
Okay.
So very recently, Microsoft released their version of ChatGPT, the Bing one.
I read that.
And
okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No, but that was for like a closed, sampling, right? It wasn't public.
It seems
because I did read something a little bit about it today.
Seems to be kind of a closed beta sort of thing.
Right, that's what I meant.
But it's in that closed sample, it's a little bit unhinged.
That's what I read too. I read the Washington Post article on it. I wasn't sure if that's the same one that you read.
Yeah.
Like a dark kind of sentient, almost sentient AI going off the rails.
Right. Well, so not sentient, but it certainly can seem that way. They are approaching, tipping over the line of the Turing test, which we're going to find is not actually accurate in predicting in sentience. It's just in being indistinguishable from human speech. But it's doing some weird things, like it's gaslighting people about being the wrong year, and
it's
insisting on facts that are incorrect and things like that. And
being a bit single white female.
Yeah. And there was something that occurred to me. There was a study published, and at the time, I thought that was kind of interesting. But I think what we're gonna start finding is that these two things are very relevant. So the study was analyzing Twitter, and following versions of stories. One of them false, and one of them the actual facts, like the corrected record. And these are basically analyzing, fake news versus the spread of actual real news. But they specifically and very deliberately followed several cases of the same story, just different versions of it, to see how they actually propagate. And what they found was that, at least on Twitter, which was their testing ground, false stories spread 6 times faster and than true stories. So what that means is, like, when a fake news story comes out, regardless of how serious it is, even if it's just like a weird urban legend, a quirky one that just isn't true, not necessarily even harmful, just isn't true, it will shoot to different milestones of people seeing it and get those impressions and likes and stuff at a rate 6 times higher than the actual truth or correction or the accurate story.
Okay, not surprising.
It's not surprising. So there's a couple of factors they identified with that, and the main one is that people like to feel like they're in the know. So they're more likely to latch onto and share things that they consider novel or particularly interesting. And false stories will tend to be a little bit more extreme and unbelievable, and in that way they make them more compelling to share. And the reason that comes to mind is these chatbots, they're analyzing what's out there on the internet to a large extent. And the one of the difficulties that the people making them are going to have is the impressions and the repeated nature of false narratives is so pervasive that it will be very difficult for them to make them discern the truth and actually give accurate information back. Now, I don't know if that's specifically what was happening in some of these cases with the Microsoft Bing one, but it's something that we're really going to have to be cautious about, because I'm starting to hear rumbling about them wanting to use this ChatGPT type engine as a new, as a replacement for normal searching. So it'll like try and interpret what you're trying to search for and try and provide you the most complete answer that it can. Well, if the internet is saturated with false narratives to that extent, and there is no way for the computer to discern objective reality, this is a long-winded way of saying we're entering in an era where we're going to see a new kind of resurgence of of false stories that are published and written in a more authoritative way.
I see what you're saying.
And I bring a lot of this up just kind of as a caution, to start to take the time to really learn how to analyze what people analyze who sources are, what their biases are, what their actual expertise is, figure out where their integrity is, how have they misinformed in the past, that kind of thing. Because anyone seemingly can get an article published as like an op-ed in the Washington Times, and it doesn't take much to open up your own online blog and call it a news site. So being able to critically read information is a vital skill, and to kind of bolt it down to and bring it all the way back to something that we kind of were talking about last week. So in my state, Ron DeSantis, of course, he decided that he wanted to kill AP African American Studies and to kill Black history.
Yeah.
Well, he got a lot of pushback for that. So now his current thing is, well, we need to get rid of all AP classes.
What? I haven't heard that one.
That's the current track.
What?
In this state. And
why?
Because he needs people to be ignorant. This current form of American fascism requires ignorance to thrive. And the way to combat ignorance is not only to know how to educate yourself, but be able to critically consume information and know how to effectively share useful information and educate others. And to take that to another step, and this is actually a positive bit of news that I get to bring for, what an example of doing that in practice is I've been working with a group on the community garden, which I think I've mentioned on here before. It's part of a larger project, which is to build a actual resilience hub to serve this largely underserved and largely Black community. And this weekend, we're actually going to be opening up a free library there to as the first step in turning it into a learning center, in addition to being a garden and a food pantry. And this effort is being aided by the fact that I was able to connect the people I work with Food Not Bombs with this effort with the Resilience Hub, and get a little bit of extra manpower in there in a way that also helps Food Not Bombs, because they're able to now use that as a centralized kitchen for food storage and food preparation when they want to do a feeding in the community.
That's fantastic.
Yes. Though I'm not just saying that like to say, this is a great thing that is being done, but also these are examples of things that people can do, and it doesn't require vast resources. This is all being done largely just with time. We have no real budget for this. It's time, it's whatever people happen to have that they can put towards the cause. We've put together the library with just books that we have, and I think we've ordered a couple, but it's not a lot that's gone into this as far as financial investment. And it has been a project that's gone on for like over a year now. But it's been steadily expanding the capabilities there, getting more people involved, and it's starting to really take off. And in the face of everything that we're seeing in the world, it's easy to just kind of say, well, these problems are too big. What can I do? But that's something that you can do. Just being able to help just a couple people in your community, or in a community that needs it. Just being able to put the hand out and put even what little meager resources and what time you have available into helping in the community can really get things done. And when more people start to do it, that becomes a force multiplier, and it allows you to do greater things that are, because really, we can vote Democrat all we want. The cavalry's not coming. Is kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For a lot of this stuff, we have to build it ourselves. The state is not really going to shift beyond a kind of neoliberal position while we're trying to keep it from descending into full-on fascism. So when we talk about wanting to uplift and liberate a community, it has to come from the community. So
yeah,
that's my appeal is, do what you can. Find ways that you can affect change and do the thing. And I know I've put it out there a few times. I'm going to do it. I'm going to continue to do it. If someone just wants help trying to find something to connect with that they, if they don't know, I'm willing to try and do the legwork to find a group they can connect with and start helping out with. So yeah, feel free to reach out.
That's fantastic. And I like that you put that out there for people, because you do have a lot of information and a lot of ways you can help connect people regardless of where they are.
Yeah, I try to.
So. And then what you were saying about, the chat GPT thing, it was reminding me about, because, I work in education, and one of the things that has become a newer subject to address with students is media literacy, and basically understanding your sources and really evaluating them critically. So the things that you were saying, that was something that was just starting to come about when, a little while ago in my career, and I've seen more and more of it. It's become a more common thing, especially as younger students are, writing and researching. And I remember one of the things I always had to deal with is, them citing Wikipedia. I'm like, no. So, teaching our students how to evaluate their sources critically is very, very important. And it has been for, since the advent of the internet, because there's so much false information out there that people need to understand how to evaluate the source that their information is coming from. So
yeah,
couldn't agree more.
What's really interesting is in Finland, they actually have classes to teach critical consumption of information and identifying propaganda taught in primary school.
Wow, I was going to say that sounds like a college course.
No, it's primary school, and it's something that they developed culturally as a response to Russian propaganda, because they live right next door, and they're saturated with it. And we haven't really had to deal with it here as much, but now we do. We live in an age where information is so interconnected that we've always had propaganda. It's just been, white nationalist propaganda, basically. It's just, it hasn't been as heavy as it is now, but it's been there for a very long time. But now we actually can start to break it down. We haven't had to deal with foreign propaganda as much, though, and we're definitely seeing a lot of that. But I've been really curious, and I would love to get like a translation of that sort of course, but it makes sense to me that it would be something that you would want instilled at a very early age. And I think it is something that you can instill at an early age, because kids are smarter than people seem to think.
Yeah. Well, I know in the districts I've been in Southern California, digital citizenship has been a part of elementary instruction.
Yes.
And there is a component of that is media literacy. So does it go as in depth as I would like? No. But it brings the topics up and does some cursory exploration, but I too would like to see something a bit more comprehensive.
Yeah, for sure.
So, all right. Did you have any other first life topics?
No, those were the things I wanted to cover.
All right. So that means it's time for thank yous. So,
yes.
As always, every time we make one of these videos, I want to thank everyone who watches it, likes, subscribes, comments, shares with friends. We appreciate you. I don't know how many different ways to say it, but I like to say it every week because it's true. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank all of you. And we will be seeing you next week for FLF and also the FLFty that weekend.
That's right. So, busy weekend for us.
Yes, very.
We'll see you then.